happening in your hometown by sending us an email to WBEVHometown@goodcomerbrands.com. Good morning and welcome to Hometown Today. Amy Hudson here with you in the Slumberland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV Studios. Yes, because we are fired up here in the Daily Dodge TV Studios, so certainly check out the stream. You can do that a couple of ways. You can easily click on the Daily Dodge TV tab at dailydodge.com, or you can subscribe to Daily Dodge TV on YouTube. And when you do that, please remember to click the notifications icon so you don't miss any of the happenings here in the Daily Dodge TV Studios at 100 Bill McCullum Way, or when we are out and about covering one of our many local sporting events or community events. We want to make sure that you're a part of everything happening here, 95.3 WBEV and Daily Dodge TV. This hour, we have a chance to meet some new friends and neighbors. Derek will be joining us later this hour to talk about the upcoming Waupun Volkfest, and soon we will kick off our conversation with Amanda Stein. Amanda is joining us this morning to talk about the Clearview Car Show. So looking forward to getting to know her and making sure you have all the details so you don't miss out on the fun that will be happening right there in front of the Clearview Health Campus this Friday as part of the Clearview Car Show. And wow, there's going to be great food there. There's going to be raffle baskets, a 50-50 drawing, all kinds of fun for you to have at Clearview during the car show this Friday. And looking forward to a beautiful day weather-wise as we kick off the weekend on Friday. Partly sunny skies and a high right in the mid-60s. When we talked with Laura Garral from Habitat for Humanity Restore Beaver Dam not too long ago, the first thing Laura shared out of the gate was, wow, what a beautiful day it already is today, and it certainly is. And we get to enjoy the sunshine all day today as we work our way to a high near 78. Sunshine, sticking with us today, and we are already at a fantastic high of 62 degrees here in Beaver Dam. Hometown Today presented by Professional Floor, covering your floor and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. We will talk Clearview Car Show with Amanda Stein next here on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
It's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing together friends and neighbors on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Oh, I was trying to be quick, and then I wasn't quick enough. Charlie, would you do me the favor of seeing if you can fire up a song that I just put in there because it is so appropriate and we really need it. And now I've messed up my producer's role in the whole show. We'll see. At any point, you could just hit that song, or we'll do it when we come back from the next commercial break because we're talking. There we are, Charlie Dern. Right there. Fire it up. Cars. Gary Newman. Wow, that was a long road traveled, but it's a short road traveled to City with a Heart, Juneau, Wisconsin. And happy to welcome in Amanda Stein, who's with the Clearview Car Show that is happening this Friday. That must mean, Amanda, that you are also with Clearview.
I am with Clearview.
What
yes.
do you do at Clearview? Because that is a place where people go for all kinds of things
Yes.
to get better and to get the help that they need.
Yes. So my name is Amanda Stein. I'm the Director of Life Enrichment over at Clearview. I have been here for coming up on 10 years now.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What led you to Clearview?
My background is actually in social work.
Okay.
So I graduated from UW-Milwaukee with my social work degree and got a job at Clearview as a social worker. And then the opportunity arose for this position, and I have been in the Life Enrichment Department for about 4 years now.
That's really wonderful. Congratulations
Thank you.
on your 10 years with Clearview overall. That's a big accomplishment. Where is your hometown?
My hometown is Randolph, Wisconsin.
Oh, they just had the big corn festival.
Yes, they
did you
did.
go?
Absolutely.
It's
Never
fun.
miss it.
Oh, it's so much fun to go back home for things like that.
Yes.
How much corn did you eat? Because word is they have free sweet corn.
They do. Yes, it was quite the line following the parade.
I
It was
bet.
about 20 minutes to get some corn.
Whoa, but worth it, right?
Absolutely. All some sweet corn. You can't go wrong.
The big thing in my hometown, Monroe, is cheese days. They have
Oh,
it every
yes.
2 years.
Been there, yep.
And so 20 minutes, I think, would be a short amount of time in the cheese curd line. So
Yes.
I'll be in that line in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And now I want sweet corn with my cheese curds.
Oh, it's delicious.
So you have a big car show coming up this Friday. It's the Clearview Car Show. I had asked you before we hit the air as we were getting settled in if this was the first time Clearview has hosted a car show like this, and you said no. So share with us how long this has been going on, and then let's talk about some of the fun that's going to be happening this Friday. It kicks off at 4:00.
Yes. So we've had the car show at Clearview, I want to say, for about 5 to 8 years now. However, we haven't really had it on this big of scale until recent years. In the past, we've just kept it small scale, inviting residents, family, and friends, staff member cars, and we had anywhere between like 10 and 20 cars at the time. Since then, in the last, I want to say 2 to 3 years, we have since opened it up to the community.
Oh, wow. I can't imagine
yeah.
how many cars you've been getting. People love to show off their cars.
Yes, every year it's been getting bigger and bigger.
Good.
Last year we had about 60 to 65 cars.
That's great.
Yeah. So we are hopeful just to continue up with that. All of the funds raised, we have several ways to raise funds. We have raffle baskets, 50-50. All of those proceeds raised go towards our Friends of Clearview organization that goes back to the residents at Clearview.
That's really nice. Tell us more about Friends of Clearview, because all of the proceeds that are raised from this event, from the Clearview Car Show, that are going to Friends of Clearview, will benefit a new garden pavilion that you want to have on the grounds there for the residents to enjoy. Yeah.
So we have the Friends of Clearview organization that is an organization funded all by overall just generous donations from the community members or resident family members, so they can donate into this organization. And what it does is it gives back to the residents at Clearview for a variety of things. One of several large ticket items, so such things as like an ice cream machine, soft serve ice cream machine, outings for residents. So we funded through that organization to take residents out for fish fry here in Wisconsin. That's a go-to.
Tradition. You don't want anyone missing out on the fish fry.
So those residents who might not have otherwise like personal funds, this organization just gives back directly to the Friends of Clearview. So for this specific event, we are hopeful that we are going to raise enough funds to build a garden pavilion in our back garden area. Right now, currently, we have picnic tables with umbrellas. and we all know how that goes. It really only shelters from the sun, 2 to 3 people. Well, when we have 10 to 15 people wanting to enjoy a hot summer day, it just gets a bit toasty out there.
Yeah.
So our hope is that we raise funds for enough material that we'll be able to get a really nice garden pavilion for those residents out there, hopefully in this coming spring.
Oh, that would be really nice.
Yeah.
And for folks that want to head over to Clearview to enjoy the Clearview Car Show this Friday, admission is free.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are very firm on that free admission piece. We just really want everybody welcome, and it's just a fun community event. So free, anybody can come. We do ask, if possible, that we get a call or text message just so we have an idea of who is coming. If not, if you can't decide until the last minute, that's just fine. We just want to make sure that we have enough parking space designated for those cars that are coming.
So I had found out earlier today, and it wasn't upsetting, Amanda, but I was like, really, today is Lazy Mom's Day? Like, I could use a Lazy Mom's Day. And as I look at some of the fun that will be happening part of the Clearview Car Show on Friday, I'm like, that could kind of be my Lazy Mom's Day, because I'm not going to have to cook.
There you go.
You're going to have some good food there. Leroy Meats food truck will be out there. Of course, Leroy Meats of Horicon. That's where I live, City on the Marsh. They're going to be serving from noon until 7.
Yes. So they will, we asked for them to come around the noon hour just to serve those that are interested in getting their lunch. So they so graciously are willing to be there for that full 7 hours starting at noon. They do understand that it might be a little bit of a lull there from the 2 to 4 o'clock hour, but they really did not have any issue with that. So we would like to give a special shout out to Leroy Meats for their willingness to hang out with us for 7 hours.
Absolutely. And we can help you fill that lull from 2 to 4. So
Yeah,
Jack,
come on over.
Ninja, Charlie, should we just get together a group of our teammates here from 100 Bill McCullum Way? We'll cruise over there on Friday, get some lunch. Lunch is always good. So that is really nice of them, and their food is so good.
Yes, it's fantastic.
What other things can folks enjoy as part of this day on Friday?
In addition to the car show and the food truck, we also have free root beer floats, again with that soft
Free?
serve ice cream machine. Absolutely.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so bring all of the family and get yourself a root beer float. And then in addition, which I don't have on the poster because it was a last minute addition, we also have a face painter there from Life's a Party Face Painting.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
Are
so
you
that'll
going to get
also-
your face painted?
If I have time.
Okay.
They might have to
You
catch
can
me
make-
at the end.
You can make the time, Amanda. I love that. So what time will the face painter be there on Friday?
They'll be there about 5 o'clock from 5 to 6:30. And again, that is another free opportunity. So again, bringing the family and the kiddos and getting some face painting. You can't go wrong with face painting. They do a great job.
They love it, and it's always funny to me what the kids will ask for. Like sometimes maybe it's an Incredible Hulk, maybe it's a full-on Spider-Man thing, or a butterfly. You never know.
Yeah.
So that'll be happening from 5 to 6:30 as part of the fun during the Clearview Car Show. You have live music.
We have live music.
This is an awesome way to kick off the weekend.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Tell us about the free music.
So we have entertainment provided by the Delrays Band. They are that typical kind of car hop feeling band. They are 4 gentlemen, and they will play from 5:15 to about 7 o'clock. They even do a costume change halfway through.
Okay, that's great. Then it really feels like a show when there's a costume change involved.
Yeah, they've been coming to us now. This will be their 3rd year in a row. I believe they're based out of the Oshkosh, Appleton area.
Okay.
So they travel down to see us, and they are just always a good go-to. They give you that vibe of car show. So we're excited to welcome them back.
Sounds like a perfect fit.
Yes, absolutely.
You had mentioned raffle baskets and a 50-50 drawing that will also be a part of the Clearview Car Show. And people really do love to talk about their cars,
Yes.
whether it's an old classic, maybe it's like a new hot rod. I love that you are truly welcoming anything with wheels.
Yes. We are very proud of that. Last year, we had a large amount of tractors. It was fantastic. And none of them we knew were coming. They just showed up, and we kind of had to find a spot for them right on the lawn, and it was perfect. Being in Dodge County, we have a lot of farmers that live at Clearview. So being able to just go back and look back, a lot of them were antiques. So it was really neat. I don't know where they came from. So if anybody happens to know those individuals, we'd love to have you back. Otherwise, if anybody out there with tractors, we welcome motorcycles. We've had a couple Harleys that have RSVP'd. We would love to, again, have anything with wheels just to keep it interesting and keep it fun for our residents.
I love that. And the tractors, very special.
You got to have tractors in Dodge County.
You really do. And the conversations that I'm sure were had,
Yes.
while talking about those tractors brings back a lot of memories, I'm sure, for some of the
Absolutely.
residents there. And that's so therapeutic, on its own. And this is really wonderful. And if folks want to bring a tractor, if they have a car, bicycle, you are asking that folks just, again, let you know with a text or a phone call.
Yep. And so that phone number, if anybody is interested in bringing a vehicle, is 920-763-5271. That is my work cell phone number. So feel free, if you're not comfortable calling, you can go ahead and give me a text message. And again, if you're not able to commit right at this time, feel free to just come the day of. We just would like to have an idea for parking purposes. It will be on our front parking lot located in front of our building, but in addition, we are also temporarily closing down County Road DF, which is right next to our facility, and then potentially we may go into the parking lot across the way at the Henry Dodge building. That's our very much overflow if we fill up both the front parking lot and the street.
It's good to have that.
Yeah,
that's
just in case.
a big area, but still, you never know
Yep.
how many people are going to show up. And it really is going to be beautiful out on Friday. I know the Clearview Car Show happens rain or shine, but right now, the shine is on your side, Amanda Stein.
Yes.
We're talking with Amanda Stein. She is the Director of Life Enrichment at Clearview. And they have such a great way for you to kick off your weekend this Friday with the Clearview Car Show. And folks will really have a chance to vote, like for their favorite car.
Yes, so it's definitely not a very formal way of voting, but what we do is we just have individuals. We focus mainly on the residents or the kids that are attending the show. We really push for the voting of the residents of Clearview. We take them around. We'll have each car with the model, make, and number, vehicle, and then we will vote and basically put it in a box, and we'll tally it up at the end of the evening. And then we have a small special award for the favorite vehicles for first and second place. So,
Oh, that's fun.
yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and the residents really enjoy paying attention to each vehicle. Oh, I like that one, making note of the number, and then we go up to the box and we vote over by the band.
Well, and they're all so different. Like, that's going to be a tough choice.
Yes, it was actually very close last year. We had a couple almost ties there. I was like, oh no, I only had one award. So we had second place now this year, so we don't run into that issue again.
I had a great text from one of my sisters. She lives in Johnson Beach, Florida, and she had a gremlin growing up. So this
okay.
was probably like 1978, 1979, and she was my cool, wild older sister, and we'd go cruising in her gremlin, and I would hold a big boombox on my lap because the radio didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
And she sent me a text with a picture of me like showcasing this 1970 whatever gremlin because I was at a car show. Do you remember if there were gremlins at the car show last year?
I don't know if we did.
I hope we get
if
a
you know
gremlin.
anybody, you better come now.
Coming out for the good food from Leroy Meats Food Truck, and I want to see if there's a gremlin there. Even though the Clearview Car Show is set from 4 to 7, again, we want to invite folks to come on by for lunch. You've got the food truck from Leroy Meats that will be fired up at noon. When do the free root beer floats start?
Probably right around 5 o'clock.
Okay, good to know.
Yep.
I am making a note about that. I haven't had a root beer float in forever, and that is summer in a glass.
Yes,
it's good
it
stuff.
is.
We're talking with Amanda Stein. She is the Director of Life Enrichment at Clearview, and they have the Clearview Car Show coming up this Friday. I'm still getting my head around saying September. This Friday, September 6th, from 4 to 7 for folks enjoying the stream on Daily Dodge TV. Right there is your beautiful poster with all of those details. Is there a place people can go, like a Facebook page or a website, to get a rundown of the day?
Yes. So we have an official Facebook page. It's called Clearview Health Campus. There are a couple other mysterious Clearview pages. Those are not us.
Okay, good to know.
So be sure that you look for Clearview Health Campus on Facebook. And that is where we post many updates. So not only about the car show, but we routinely have food trucks over at Clearview at least once a month in the warmer months. So we try to create an event for that so the community members can also come for lunch if they'd like for other food trucks.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And so important that folks know, again, that the dollars raised go to Friends of Clearview with the goal of getting that new garden pavilion on the grounds for the residents.
Yes, yes.
We're talking with Amanda Stein, and we will continue our conversation with Amanda about the Clearview Car Show coming up this Friday. Hometown Today brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam, and presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor, and so much more. And if you're getting annoyed every time you go in and out of your bathroom, like, oh, that bathtub is still there, I know it's got to go, just get it gone. And it can easily happen thanks to Professional Floor Covering. You can say bye-bye to that bathtub. Maybe you just don't feel safe, stepping over it. You want something that does make you feel safe and will help you stay in your home a little bit longer and isn't going to break your budget to get it done. All of those things, check, and check, lead you to a cultured marble walk-in shower or a tiled walk-in shower, whatever your style, something that will be comfortable and really be beautiful. And it starts with a conversation with Randy and the team at Professional Floor Covering, and you can easily make that happen by heading over to the showroom at 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam, and of course, check them out online at proflr.com. We will continue our conversation with Amanda Stein, the Director of Life Enrichment at Clearview. Best way for you to kick off your weekend, jumpstart the fun, is this Friday at the Clearview Car Show. This is Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Chicken Philly mac and cheese with that smoked mac and cheese piled high with grilled chicken, grilled onions, peppers, and a white queso sauce. Or maybe it's a smoked mac and cheese piled high with chopped brisket, bacon, and Leroy's barbecue sauce. Just a couple of the many tasty eats from the Leroy Meats food truck that you will have a chance to enjoy during the Clearview Car Show happening this Friday, September 6th, right there in front of the Clearview Health Campus in Juneau. And really thankful to have Amanda Stein with us today to talk about the Clearview Car Show and a few other things. Amanda is the Director of Life Enrichment. This menu looks amazing.
Doesn't it?
And not only can folks enjoy this while they're enjoying the car show from 4 to 7, head out for lunch because the Leroy Meats food truck of Horicon will be fired up at Clearview beginning at noon this Friday. And, you can't beat the Leroy's Bratwurst. And I've never tried this one. I live in Horicon, so I'm at the Leroy's Meat Market often, which my husband finds hilarious because I used to be a vegetarian. But they have the Leroy's Packer Bratwurst, which is green onion, pepper, cheddar, and sauerkraut. That sounds amazing. And
Delicious.
A big game for the Packers on Friday. And you, accommodating those Packers fans, let folks know what is happening right around 6:30, because you have some great prizes that will be awarded as part of the Clearview Car Show.
Yeah, so we will have our raffle baskets. We have about 15. We still have some coming in from local organizations being donated. So thank you to those organizations who made those donations of raffle baskets. We truly appreciate it. So not only can you get some tickets in for the raffle baskets, we also have a 50-50 raffle. And then also that award for the favorite vehicle. I am announcing all of those things right around 6:30.
Okay.
In case people need to get going to get back home for the Packer game starting at 7:15.
Very smart of you. Very smart of you. Did that light go on when you saw Leroy's would be serving the Packer Bratwurst?
Yes, actually, one of the staff over at Leroy's, they go, "Oh, that'll be great. We'll try to spin it with the Packer game." And I went, "There's a Packer game?"
It's a big one, too. Brazil.
Yes. So they were actually the ones that tipped me off that, hey, because we planned this event months and months in advance. So kudos to Leroy's over there for being avid Packer fans and cluing me into that, because I certainly don't want to lose any attendees if they really want to attend the Packer game or watch the Packer game, more like. So we'll be announcing the winner of the 50-50 raffle, the winner of the raffle baskets, and also the award for the favorite vehicle that's voted on by the attendees right around 6:30. Again, you don't need to leave right at 6:30. You're more than welcome to stay until the end at 7 o'clock, but we certainly understand when someone is a avid Packers fan, so they can excuse themselves following the awards and the winners.
Absolutely. And they can always just, stream 95.3 WBEV and just listen on their little fancy AirPods and
good idea.
Enjoy it that way, because the car show itself happens from 4 to 7. I love that folks will be able to place their vote for their favorite vehicle. You are truly welcoming anything with wheels. You're hoping those tractors come back.
Yes.
Did the tractors fire up their engines when they were there? Because that is one of the cool things.
Yes, they did. It was so neat. And, just knowing our small town community and just how supportive everybody is. This is all for the residents and participants of Clearview. We just want to make it a great event for them. They truly enjoy it. We try to get them through that dinner hour as quickly as we can so they can get out and enjoy the vehicles. So again, anything with wheels really that would help the residents reminisce and really enjoy the evening. So cars, trucks, motorcycles, tractors, really anything with wheels would be more than welcome.
I wish I still had my big wheel from when I was growing up. I wore I think I wore out, it was the right plastic tire. Do they even make big wheels anymore?
I don't know.
You had that brake, and so you had to pull the brake back right on the tire. I should have kept that. My parents probably threw it away. At the heart of this is Friends of Clearview. Share with us again what Friends of Clearview does.
Yeah, so Clearview, Friends of Clearview is an organization that is involved with Clearview directly. They fund big ticket items for the residents of Clearview, and then also special events. So not only outings, but they might help with big purchase items, maybe big equipment for recreation, gardening equipment. We have a really nice community garden in the back of Clearview. And so, certain equipment that maybe helps those with disabilities or handicap, gardening tools, all those things can add up. So we will ask the Friends of Clearview to fund those items. And then this specific event is funding a new garden pavilion for the residents of Clearview. All of the materials would be funded through the Friends of Clearview.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Free admission again to the Clearview Car Show, which is being presented by Friends of Clearview, Team Clearview, and Clearview's Life Enrichment Department. This is going to be such a fun evening, Amanda. And again, it's going to be beautiful
We are so
outside.
excited for the weather.
So excited. And, this is great, too, because you can have all your fun on Friday and the rest of the weekend is open for you. And I want to remind folks that the Leroy Meats food truck, of course, that is Leroy Meats of Horicon, will be serving food from noon until 7. Those free root beer floats will be starting right around 5. And shortly after, the Del Rey's Band, they'll kick off at 5:15. I love that they're going to do a costume change. And you said their music really fits with the whole vibe. They'll
Absolutely.
keep things happening
Yes.
at the car show.
Yes, and they do a great job interacting. They're great with the residents and participants of Clearview. They're out in the middle of the aisles, getting them to dance, maybe giving them the microphone to sing for a moment. And it is just a lot of fun. The residents really enjoy it.
Oh, that'll be cool. Looking forward to that. And during all that fun and all the food and all the cars, you want people to definitely get their 50/50 tickets and check out the raffle baskets.
Yep, so we will have a tent designated for the 50/50 and the raffle, but in addition, we also have a volunteer that will be walking around just to see if anybody is interested that hasn't come up to the table for the 50/50 and the raffle baskets.
Well, yeah, you don't want people, just don't be shy.
Yeah, we don't want you to miss out.
No, because there's a lot of fun to be had. And you had mentioned folks can get the rundown of everything that is part of the Clearview Car Show happening this Friday on your Facebook page. We want to make sure people go to the right Clearview Facebook page.
Yep, Clearview Health Campus is our official Facebook page, and we also have the event information as a designated event on our Facebook page as well.
Excellent. Anything else that you would like to share with us this morning, Amanda?
We'd just like to give everybody a thank you for making this possible. All of the local organizations, those that are Leroy Meats over at HorrorCon for their willingness to come over and serve us for such a long stretch there. And then all of the staff and the volunteers over at Clearview. They really are the ones that make all of this successful and really make it a fun event. So special thanks to all of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, the car show kicks off at 4 o'clock, but folks can go over to the Clearview Health Campus beginning at noon to enjoy lunch from Leroy Meats and just take in the day. You know,
Yes.
it's really going to be a great event. And I'm so happy that you came in to talk with us about this morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
You are very welcome. Amanda Stein, the Life Enrichment Director for Clearview, joining us here this morning talking about the Clearview Car Show coming up this Friday, September 6th. Are you embracing the fact that it's September already?
I haven't quite fathomed that yet.
Fun events like the Clearview Car Show, like, make it okay.
Yes.
Again, this is happening this coming Friday, September 6th from 4 to 7 right there in front of the Clearview Health Campus in Juneau City with a Heart. Hometown Today brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam and presented by Professional Floor Covering, your floor, and so much more. Division of the Professional Floor Covering family is Pro Edge Sharpening. So this is a place you go with big tools, small tools, maybe it's something personal or commercial. You've got a favorite pair of scissors or favorite set of knives, or you know that the lawnmower blades really need to be sharpened up. Take it all over to Pro Edge Sharpening. They sharpen anything with an edge. Yep, big stuff, small stuff. And what's so great is that you'll find them right in the same location as Professional Floor Covering because they are a division of Professional Floor Covering. When you head over to 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam, just go through Suite D, and that is where you will find Pro Edge Sharpening. And also check them out online at proedge.com. They will sharpen anything with an edge for you. We will soon get to know a new friend and neighbor. We will be talking Waupun Volkfest with Derek. He'll be joining us a little later on this hour, and we'll be heading over to the Daily Dodge News Center for local news, sports, and weather update. And we'll get it going with an update from ABC News here on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Sunshine will be with us all day today, so enjoy it. Not officially fall yet, so every second of summer that we have left, we are going to enjoy it, and we'll be working our way near a high of 78 today. Amy Hudson here with you in the Summerland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV studios as we stream live at dailydodge.com. Simply click on the Daily Dodge TV tab when you're on dailydodge.com, and know that you can also subscribe to Daily Dodge TV on YouTube. So please take a couple minutes out of your busy day, do that, and remember to click the notifications icon before you leave, because we don't want you to miss any of the happenings in the Daily Dodge TV studio. Really looking forward to talking with our next guest about the upcoming Waupun Volksfest. And I usually ask all of our guests, like, how do you properly pronounce your last name? Because pronunciation, so very, very important. And Derek Indermule. Did I get it, Derek?
You got it correct.
So I want to share this with you because I'm just looking at a text exchange between our producer, Charlie Dern, and Sherry Sackett from our morning show. So I had a little conversation with Sherry and Charlie earlier. I'm like, how do you think you pronounce Derek's last name? I don't want to mess this up. So here's the back and forth, okay? From Sherry Sackett. Just heard him say his own name, Inder Mule. Like the animal, mule. The D is nearly silent. And Charlie responded, awesome, thanks. 0-2 on guesses. So Inder Mule.
Correct.
Got it. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This is an honor and a privilege to be here, so I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, you are very welcome. And the Waupun Volksfest, I just learned recently, is celebrating 30 years this year.
Yeah, that's really huge. I mean, from this event starting out as a group of people behind Sigurd's Bavarian Trail, if anybody remembers that, in downtown Waupun, with a little tent and a little beer and a lot of music and a lot of fun. It's progressed over the years from that little festival to the tent behind the Waupun Senior Center, to the tent behind Judd's Bowling Alley, and then a big tent down at Tanner Park.
Wow.
So it's grown and grown over the years, and now with the expense of the tent being astronomical, we have moved inside to the Waupun Community Center. So
that's really nice.
Yeah.
Out of those 30 years, Derek, how long have you been a part, and what spurred you to get involved with Waupun Volksfest?
It's just something I liked. I liked the whole Oktoberfest vibe. I liked the music. I've been a part of this. I sat and thought about it probably since 2008. I started as just a bartender and a volunteer, helping set up, take down. Was invited to join the committee, and I'd been a committee member for over 10 years. And,
wow.
And then now there's a new group that has taken over, and they invited me to be a part of that committee also, which is a privilege. So
it is a privilege, and really exciting to watch events grow like that. When you were just talking about how it started, little tent, little beer, and things grow because people really enjoy events like this. And I wasn't embarrassed to ask because I really did want to know, and I did not Google, but I did ask you before we hit the air, what is Volksfest? What does that mean?
Traditional German Volksfest is a community festival. It's a beer and wine festival where everybody just gets together. It's usually around this time of year, right around the Oktoberfest times. The little villages in Germany will be celebrating Volksfests, the wine harvest. And
yeah.
So that's what.
And you'll have wine this year, which is a new addition.
Yeah, we will have a Weinstopp, if you want your German
how do
word
you say
of the
that
day.
again?
Weinstopp.
Weinstopp.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do have a great selection of German wines that we do have. We have a beer selection from local breweries. We have Oktoberfest on tap from Cercis in Columbus. Did I say that right?
I think so, or maybe Circes.
Circes.
We know the place though. CER.
CIS.
You got it.
We will have Knuth Brewing there also, and Dave himself usually shows up and has a little fun. He did win the Stein holding contest last year.
What's the Stein holding contest?
Oh, Amash Krug Stemmen. That's all kinds of German today.
Wow.
Basically, you have a full liter of beer and you hold it out in front of you.
Okay.
You cannot bend your arm, you cannot support your arm, and then last man standing wins.
Wow.
So
those are heavy steins when they're full.
yeah, well I'm usually one of the first ones out because I don't think I can look at a beer long enough and without drinking.
It just looks so good, especially on a nice warm day. Waupun Folk Fest is coming up on Friday and Saturday, September 13th and the 14th, happening at the Waupun Community Center. And we're so happy to have Derek Indermule with us here this morning to share all the details. What was that record for the Stein Holding Contest? Do you remember?
You have to look it up. It actually is a thing. There is a professional circuit for the Mosh Krugstamm, and I believe you have to go to the old German beer hall in down in the Old World Third in Milwaukee to qualify, because there's like finals in New York and then the winners go to Germany. you have to look it up. It is a thing.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Walk us through the weekend for Waupun Folk Fest. I had just shared that this kicks off on Friday, September 13th. Will also be happening on Saturday, the 14th. What can we look forward to?
We're going to kick it off 3 o'clock Friday afternoon with free bingo. Come on down.
I love bingo.
Yep. It's going to be a blast. Waupun Rec Center is going to come down and do the bingo. Like I said, it is free. 5 o'clock, right on the dot, the Fox Lake Snowblazers will be bringing the fish fry back to Volks Fest.
Yum. You're going to keep the Fox Lake Snowblazers busy.
Yeah. I remember the first year we did that. We about ran Leroy out of fish.
Well, it's, Friday Fish Fry in Wisconsin is always good, but when you're a part of a celebration like Waupun Volksfest and having a good time outside, there's going to be a lot of fish being fried up and eaten and enjoyed. And it looks like you're also going to have some music on that Friday.
Yeah, 2/5 Party Band. They've actually been a staple of Volksfest. The 2/5 Party Band is the remaining members of, if anybody remembers, the Jerry Schneider Band.
Okay.
Jerry Schneider had played 29, well, this would be the 29th. He played every Volksfest but the first one. So,
oh, my goodness.
So it's always a pleasure to have Tommy back and Patty, and they just do a great job.
Tradition.
It is tradition.
Big part of that. And admission is free for
always
folks.
Free.
That's
always free. Really
very, very nice. And free camper parking across the street for folks to take advantage of, too.
Yep. And we couldn't do it without our sponsors. Our sponsors are the ones that help us to do all this. And this is a sponsorship-driven festival. And everybody is very, very generous in keeping this going and be able to keep it free for everybody to come and enjoy.
Yeah, it does take the power of those partnerships, and it's really nice to have events like Waupun Folk Fest to bring out the community, to bring the community together.
Right.
And Saturday looks like a very full day, too. And this is the day, we'll let folks know the time, but this is the day where the Beer Stein Holding Contest happens. Take us through Saturday of the Waupun Volksfest. Volkfest.
Saturday morning, we're kicking it off. The Kiwanis will be there from 8 to 10 in the morning to do their pancake breakfast, which is always a good time. 9 o'clock in the morning, we have a group. They're called the Warrior Blaskapel, and they are a group of high school students that come from the Waupun High School.
Okay.
Michelle Nagel is the band director there, and these kids, it is a summer program, voluntary summer program that starts around in early July. Give the kids a little break. She takes a busload of them down to German Fest in Milwaukee and exposes them to that. And, they come and they practice these songs. They do a really good job. They're all in the Rindels and Lederhosen and dress traditionally and play the traditional music.
Oh, I would love to see that. And that is a great opportunity for those students to be immersed right in the heart of that at German Fest in Milwaukee. And I can't imagine how inspiring that is for them, and then to come back to perform as part of the Waupun Volkfest.
Yeah. And they look forward to that every year. And, and as a parent, all three of my kids were in that, and it's just a great time. And Michelle does a great job with the kids. Well,
we look forward to that. And again, they perform at 9 o'clock on that Saturday of Waupun Volkfest, which is September 14th. And you have music throughout the day on Saturday.
Yeah, Carolyn Keynotes will be kicking off the daytime program. Carol does a wonderful job. We've had her the last 3 years with the new version of Volksfest, but she's played a lot of the original and Volksfest, and she is a crowd favorite and just a super nice lady. Carol, Steve, and Dennis, they just do a really good job.
How long does the beer stein holding contest last? And does it just depend upon, well, that was a silly contest, Amy, or a silly question, Amy, because it lasts until someone can't hold the stein anymore. How do people sign up to participate? Do they just show up? Do they have to pre-register for that? I really want to see this.
We'll have a sign-up sheet at the bar.
Okay.
So, and then if we have a lot of sign-ups, we might run one later in the day too. So we'll just see how that all shakes out.
Yeah, that's all you can do is kind of just go with the flow of the day.
Yep.
And then also at 2:00, Gary's Ridgeland Dutchman performs.
Yeah, really glad to have Gary back. We haven't seen Gary down in this area in a couple of years, and his band has kind of morphed into it's family. It's all family. His son, his two sons, his daughter, and his wife, and they just do a wonderful job. And a lot of your listeners would know, from listening to the Barn Show over years, how popular Gary is in this area, and we're really excited to have him back, and he's really excited to come back. So,
well, that'll be a big crowd pleaser for sure, and bring a lot of folks out just to see Gary perform. We have a little bit of back and forth happening on our 95.3 WBEV morning show between Wade Bates and Sherry Sackett. Wade wants to do dad jokes every day, Monday through Friday. Sherry's like, I don't know. They've yet to find that magical middle ground, Derek. What is the Stump Riddle contest? Is this like a joke contest too?
I actually think that's a misprint. That is a Stump Fiddle contest.
Oh my goodness! It says Riddle contest on my notes.
It does.
Oh well, we may have just brainstormed a new idea as part of Waupun Folk Fest. So tell us about the Fiddle Fest.
That was always a very, very popular. We decided to bring it back this year. We'd have had people asking for it. I really don't know how to describe it. It's just a noisemaker, and you keep time with the band. And I suggest you go to YouTube and
check out some of the videos.
If you see the one from 2012, you'll see a handsome guy with a lot darker hair. But it's always popular. I remember back, people used to just pack around the dance floor to watch the Stump Fiddle contest. And basically, you keep time. It's like a stick, and it's got jingle bells and door springs and cowbells.
Oh my goodness!
Wood blocks. I mean, and it's fun to watch. So
I'm
really excited to have it back.
I do want to check out some of those videos. It's the Stump Fiddle contest.
Stump Fiddle.
And now, Charlie, within the next minute, you need to find a good riddle to share with us here on Hometown Today, and then more live music to enjoy Saturday night. What can you? I don't want to mispronounce that.
Dorf Kapelle. This one is really special. Dorf Kapelle, which is a nice 14-piece, 16-piece German brass band.
Oh my goodness!
And they played at the very first Volksfest 30 years ago. So it's an honor. Sam was just over the moon. I'm like, Sam, would you like to? He's like, yep, we're coming. So they've last played for our 20th. So we're really excited to have Dorf come back. It's going to be just sit down, grab a picnic table, a plate of food, a stein of beer, and enjoy the good German music. So
it sounds like a great celebration, and really thankful that you're with us here this morning. We're talking with Derek Indermule. Did I get it? I got it. Yes, I have to stop second guessing it. Talking about the upcoming 30th annual Waupun Volkfest happening Friday and Saturday, September 13th and the 14th. So that means your destination, September 13th and 14th, is the Waupun Community Center. It kicks off on Friday with that free bingo at 3 o'clock. Fish fry, getting fried up thanks to the Fox Lake Snowblazers at 5. And the 2/5 Party Band also performing at 5 o'clock on that Friday of the Waupun Volkfest. Where can folks go to get the rundown of everything that's happening on this great weekend?
You can check it out at our Waupun Volksfest Facebook page. We'll have a whole rundown list of events and what's going on throughout the weekend. So there will be live postings and whatnot too. And
free admission for folks, that free camper parking across the street at the park. You had mentioned how thankful everyone is to all the great sponsors that you have that make the Waupun Volkfest possible. Would you like to mention any of them?
Right, I have the list. we're really proud to have a headliner sponsor this year of National Exchange Bank and Trust. That was just really great of them to step up and do that. Our platinum sponsors is Amy Hartrink, Coldwell Banker Realty, My Property Shop, Jody Malice and her crew. We do have an anonymous donor, and WDS, thanks to them also. Our gold sponsors are Apache Stainless here in Beaver Dam, with our silver sponsors, Sam's Well Drilling, Dentistry of Wisconsin, Home and Auto, Edward Jones, Horican Bank, Midnight Run Repair, SSM Health, The Other Bar in Waupun, Advanced College of Cosmetology, Knuth Brewing Company, American Family Christine Moody, and Municipal Pump and Well. And then there's a list of other sponsors too that go along with it. But just thanks to everybody for their support, the community's support. We couldn't do this without the city of Waupun, who has been, throughout this whole journey of 30 years, has been a tremendous partner in pulling this festival off.
Did you ever think, Derek, when you started as a volunteer serving beer and you said you would help with, set up and tear down, did you ever think so many years later that you would continue to be involved with the Waupun Folk Fest?
I always said that as long as I'm alive, something like this is always going to exist in Waupun, because this is what I like to do. So this is my favorite time of year. It's festival time of year, and to bring it to Waupun and bring a slice of the German culture and the Gemütlichkeit, and yeah.
It's a wonderful thing to be a part of. And our video producers here today in the Daily Dodge TV studio, Ninja and Jack, they live in Waupun. Are you guys going to sport some how do you say that? Lederhosen?
Lederhosen.
Are you going to put some Lederhosen on and go? You do have the legs for it. I love it. Again, the Waupun Volksfest happening Friday and Saturday, September 13th and 14th. That is coming up really fast next weekend already. A lot of fun planned for you both on Friday and Saturday. Wonderful way to head on over to Waupun and help them celebrate 30 years of the Waupun Volksfest. Again, admission is free. Free camper parking across the street at the park for folks to take advantage of. I'm hungry for pancakes now, because your Saturday kicks off with that Kiwanis pancake breakfast from 8 to 10.
It is all you can eat.
Oh my goodness, we've got to make some plans to make our way out there. It was really wonderful to meet you, and our time together. You are welcome. Our time has gone so fast this morning. I wish you well on the 13th and the 14th. I will be in Des Moines, Iowa with my family, so I'll miss out on the fun, but Ninja and Jack are going to head over there, and I think you should definitely participate in that Stein holding contest. Well, see, you have no excuse. No excuse for you, Ninja. What is set for you for the rest of your day, Derek? How did we interrupt your day by requesting you to join us here today?
Oh, it's my day off.
I
usually come to Beaver Dam anyway, do a little grocery shopping. So,
thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you, and we look forward to the 30th annual Waupun Folk Fest, Friday and Saturday, September 13th and 14th.
Thank you so much for having me, and it's been an honor to be here. So.
Oh, you're so nice. Thank you very much. Derek Intermule with us here this morning on Hometown Today, which is presented by Professional Floor Covering, your floor, and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful, historic downtown Beaver Dam. This is Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.